Good morning, team. I just wanted to share with a few quick thoughts with you, um, and this is related to a lot of things that we are talking about, kick and improving the multiple forms, etc. See, the point I want you to see is that basically we all of us want to win, right? We want to win not only for Kaizen Institute, but we want to win our own incentives. So, and of course, if KI wins, the incentives is but obvious. But for us to win, we need a good BD team. BD team is the frontliners, the people who have the ability to explain the product, convince the client. So it's very important that the BD team does maximum value adding work. That means if your capability, Anand or Divya or me or Sammy's capability is the ability to convince the product knowledge, we should spend maximum time in talking to customers in the face to face. Okay. But if we are wasting 50% of our time in trying to figure out whom to meet, okay, when to meet, uh, what to tell them, then it is a bit of all this is muda. So this is where the concept of LGT comes in, or what we in many other companies it is called pre-sales. Okay, um, pre-sales is basically focused on taking the out, muda out from the BD process. Of course, we all know you cannot remove 100% muda. There is some amount of you also have to think whom to meet and when to meet and what to tell them. But the pre-sales should be able to give you whom to meet, when, why, and where. I think this is what an LGT should be doing. I've spent a lot of time in trying to see the sheets of the LGT that Nidhi is doing, and I think it is pretty useful. I have seen that the volumes are not more, we are tracking it, but 4 or 5 leads are given where Nidhi is trying her best to answer this question. She's trying to say whom to meet, approximately when, why. If the client is saying, specifying their needs, then she's able to answer this, why we should meet them, and also where the location, address, etc., etc. So we have to work as one team, and we have to make sure that pre-sales becomes strong so that BD becomes strong, and if the BD becomes strong, Kaizen Institute wins and we win our incentives. I think this is very important. Now what I have been telling is, for pre-sales there are many ways for the pre-sales to start. Okay, one is the web, okay, or all the e-activities. All the e-activities is being done, it is part of the marketing activities, and we have Brijesh who helps us with many of these things. But remember, Brijesh is only a technical man. We have to tell him what to post, etc., etc. The content has to be designed by us. There is a lot of other activities which is from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is another way of pre-sales. Then we have our own database. Now we have database because of this tool download. Also, we have been getting about 75 data points because of this tool download, that toolbox download that we have given people. And apart from database, we have also some things coming from events, and our own efforts, etc. So my point is, whatever comes from web activities, or whatever comes from LinkedIn, whatever comes from database, or whatever comes from events or efforts, I think they must, as much as possible, they should go through the LGT. LGT should do some pre-sales. LGT should be able to answer whom to meet, when, why, where, and send this to the BD team so that they are aware whom to meet, when to meet, and what to tell them. Their muda is less, and they're able to do maximum value adding activity and do a good face-to-face meeting. So this is the point I'm trying to say. Let us be one team. Pre-sales and BD are not two teams. So it is very important that we become one team. There's one more point I want to quickly point out, is that there are if you look at the funnel that we are using, there are different formats, slightly different formats. And I have been also looking at the lead tracker. The lead tracker is not being used, and I have a feeling we should discuss this, that the funnel can stop and we can use only the lead tracker, make it a little more better. The reason why I am saying the lead tracker should be used, because in the lead tracker we are able to pinpoint what is the source of the lead. And let me tell you, we have a lot of pressure from Ulrich, who is the head of marketing, to qualify every lead and to define what is the source of the lead. We are going to Canada and we will be knowing this more, but from next year onwards, Kaizen Institute globally wants to track the source of the lead so they can decide their marketing efforts and marketing dollars towards the best source. So I see that people are not clicking and putting down what is the source of the lead. We have to do this. So my request is, probably we can stop these various funnel formats and just have one, which is the lead tracker. Maybe we make a small few improvements in it, but use just one thing, that is lead tracker. Everybody maintains a running lead tracker. All the click down menus are used, and every 15 days the lead tracker is sent to Nidhi. She collates it and she makes a master lead tracker, and when we have our tier ones, we discuss the lead tracker. So these are the 2 points. Point number 1 is everything should go through LGT, more and more through LGT, so they can give you qualified leads. Please be patient. Qualified, we cannot say qualified leads are not good. I have seen Nidhi is making her best effort to try and define whom to meet, when, why and where. Many times it is not 100% in our control. And we cannot only wait for the pre-sales to tell us. We also have to, on our own efforts, I know you're doing it, try and find out good leads to go and meet. But as pre-sales becomes stronger and stronger, we will be able to win better. And for pre-sales to become stronger, our marketing efforts should become better so that we get more web hits. We use LinkedIn better. I know Nidhi has to start using the premium account of LinkedIn. Our database has to be updated. Efforts to improve the database like toolbox download, etc. should be used. And of course, we should have events and other efforts which are non-E. I call them non-E activities. So friends, let's win together. Let's work as a team. One BD, one pre-sales. Thank you.